Let's talk about every Tobey Maguire Spider-Man Lego minifigure ever for this episode of Minifiggin Minute. This is part of a series where I'm talking about every single Spider-Man minifigure ever. I just did a video on Andrew Garfield, and then the next one is going to be every Tom Holland MCU Spider-Man. In just a couple weeks, we're going to get all three Spider-Man in one set, and I'm so excited about that set that I wanted to talk about our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. We're going to go in chronological order, with the first one being Spider-Man 1, blue arms and legs, silver webbing. I actually own this minifigure, so we're going to take a look at him. And since he is over 20 years old, I didn't push him all the way in because as I started to push him, I felt the tension on it and I didn't want him to crack. Lego really knocked it out of the park with the webbing on this minifigure. The way that it shines, it looks beautiful. It looks like something that they could have produced today. The only thing that's keeping it from being perfect are the lack of boots. This minifigure only appeared in two sets, the Origin from 2003 and then the Final Showdown. The Final Showdown! He's worth about $88 right now. Next up on our list is Spider-Man 1, blue arm, silver webbing, and neck bracket. That's the only difference between the last one and this one. And you might be asking yourself, what's the big deal? It's just a neck bracket. Well, this neck bracket has only appeared on one other minifigure, the Toy Soldier, and it's only been on these two minifigures. In total, that's it. It's only appeared in the one set, Spider-Man Action Studio, and as of right now, it's worth about $127. Then we've got our first Peter Parker ever, coming out in the Spider-Man Action Studio from 2002, and he's worth about $12. Now, the next style of Peter Parker changes up the torso a little bit, but the face is still the same. Coming out in the Origin set from 2003, he's currently worth about $10. And then my personal favorite, I wish I had this in my collection, the Balaclava face Spider-Man. Now, you might be thinking that the balaclava head is the rare, expensive part of this, but no, this head has appeared dozens of times across several sets, around the same time that the minifigure came out. But the torso, that's what's exclusive. And as of right now, the torso alone goes from $28 to $35. Now, this minifigure's only come out in one set, Spider-Man's First Chase, but it was supposed to come out in the wrestling scene, but it was never officially released, probably because of this joke. And as of right now, this minifigure is going for about $119. Next up on the list is Spider-Man 3, dark blue arms, legs, silver webbing. Now, this is only called Spider-Man 3 because this is the third Spider-Man minifigure that Lego had made. In fact, Lego didn't have the rights to Spider-Man 3. They only had it for the first two movies. Mega Bloks had it for the third film. Now, at first glance, you might think that the dark blue and light blue only have the difference of the blues, but if you look at the logos of the spiders, you'll see that that's where the major difference is. You can kind of tell with the front logos, but it's the back logo that makes it clear as night and day. The light blue is wider, whereas the dark blue is much thinner. But I'm kind of curious, which one do you prefer? I think I personally like the light blue one more, but I want to know what you guys think. Now, the dark blue one came out in a ton of sets, such as Spider-Man's Train Rescue, Spider-Man's Street Chase, Doc Ock's Bank Robbery from 2004, Doc Ock's Hideout from 2004, as well as Doc Ock's Fusion Lab. And as of right now, this minifigure goes for about $79. Next up, we've got Peter Parker 3, sand blue vest, black legs. This one also came out in Doc Ock's Hideout, and as of right now, he's worth about $18. And then these last two are terrifying. We've got Spider-Man 4 Junior's minifigure. I mean, I say it's terrifying, but it's not really. It's just that why does Spider-Man need a helicopter? Anywho, this one came out in two sets, and he's worth about $6 right now. I kind of want to add him to my collection. Then we got Peter Parker Jr. Fig. This one only came out in the Cafe Attack from 2004, and he's worth about $2. So if you have all these minifigures, you got about $461. Be sure to let me know in the comments which one's your favorite, and as always, this is Mikey Brickman with the Minifiggin Minute.